OBS. So it takes priority, so you have to put it back every time with the overlay, but that's not a big problem. You will have perhaps a slightly wider view, like more fisheye lens, no, so to speak. Perhaps closer to what I actually see from the headset. It might be positive, actually. It's an occasion to try something new, I guess. And if it does work with this capture method, I might even switch to the OBS that everyone uses, meaning the one that actually also has the notification on the cell phone and all that more advanced functions. Might be a good occasion to go for a change. Long needed. Most importantly, yes, I have 3 questions for you. First question, why didn't you tell me that the audio wasn't working yesterday? I streamed for 5 hours, and the only thing that could be heard is my voice. Maybe since I never shut the fuck up, everyone was hearing just my voice and getting used to it. And the second question is, why didn't you tell me? Yeah, why didn't you tell me that? And the third question is the same, but no. Okay, in any case, today is not going to happen. The fact is, originally I checked every time, both my voice and the audio of the game, by watching the stream briefly like I did today. Then I guess I got overconfident. But it's also easy to see from here because, yeah, you have the histogram with the audio, capture the audio entrance, and that's the microphone, capture the audio output, and that's the game. And I didn't check it anymore. Apparently, somehow, it had moved in the wrong way. Oh, look, today is the day of the big reward. And that's the reason there was no audio of the game. I'm sorry for it in any case. I didn't expect it to happen. It was completely devastated me yesterday when I discovered, because I had been going for a while. I was playing in the morning with Chris, and basically you could hear me speaking to myself. I'm sorry, guys. Won't happen again. Okay. What did he give me? A bunch of wagers. This is the Battle Victory 1. Well, we'll put it into service. And also the credits 1. And also the XP 1. And to tell you the truth, I would fly again the Italian planes. Because, you might have gathered yesterday that indeed I do like the SM91 a bit. Quite a bit. But I need a better gunner. Never understood. What's the difference between fire accuracy and fire precision? Skill allows to reduce scattering, accuracy of the aircraft gunner's fire. So scattering of the gun only applies when controlled by AI. They're both for AI gunners. Well, this is wards off. I would power up them both. Then you would have to power up also the tolerance and the stamina. We're going to do it. Modification has already mounted everything that it could at the time being. It only needs engine injection cover and the bombs, okay, not that we care too much about it. But I can use stealth ammo now, I think. Yeah, for the offensive. And I will put them. Because, yesterday I started to enjoy finally, after so long, the stealth ammo. And indeed they're pretty cool to use. The enemy basically doesn't react as fast. Sometimes doesn't react at all at the attack you're dealing. And look at this, we can even go to Port Moresby, the new map. Recently started. No, it's 3.3. 2.3, 3.3, 3.7. Still Port Moresby. Perfect. Only 20 minutes in progress. It's a simulator battle, but is it an enduring confrontation? I don't know, it looks strange. But it's already in progress. Mission Port Moresby. Players 1. No, that's not what I want to play. Sicily 2.3. Tunisia 3.7. Okay, it was a good map yesterday. I had fun with this. Let's go back to Tunisia, I guess. So, starting with the SM91, we'll see what kind of environment we can find today. Let's keep exploring the new map. The Port Moresby one is also cool. And let me check this thing since we changed so much. Yeah, I think you see much more now, right? It used to be that you couldn't see everything. No, this is not what you see. I have to go this way. Okay. With the overlay and all. In any case, the field of view is bigger. Well, I hope you will enjoy it. In any case, for today, it's all I can do. If after you watch the video I don't like the effect, probably I'll try to upgrade the plugin as well, if indeed it will exist at the time. I don't know. These aren't the best days to upgrade your software, but I guess it's not decided by me. Yesterday I didn't notice these nice flames coming from the engine. Let's do it. Let's fly the SM91 again. Cannoneer hands. Mugs, 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 googs. I don't know any of these guys. Rolling. what better place to fly the Italian planes than Tunisia, where they were flown during the southern campaigns that my nation carried out at the time. Oh, watch out for these tents, because yesterday... Okay, what happened? Did they crash? No, because the left wing of... The left wing broke, not the right wing. There was nothing on my left. And no, this map is buggy though, huh? And doesn't make sense. There was nothing on my left. Why the heck did the plane break? I wasn't strafed or anything. It's completely illogical. Same as yesterday, so that's the reason I had so many deaths. You die without reason on these airfields. This is a buggy one. I won't start from the same airfield now. I don't remember exactly which it was. It's the same thing. The tents were on the right. The left wing broke. But yesterday was the same. I wasn't hitting the tent. What the hell? What the hell? In fact, if you look at the death counts on our side, they're sensibly higher than the other already. It's almost like the airfields on the north are buggy. Okay, well, not a good beginning, but it's not really on me. I hope it doesn't happen again. I also use my boosters, so I hate it even more. There was nothing on my left. Bam! Plane exploded. Now I'm checking very carefully that. Okay. No, but it's rare. Yesterday it happened only once in the entire session of 2 hours. I hope today I paid my due. Yes, there's some bug. Doesn't make sense otherwise. But it is a fairly complex game with many planes and all that, so it's kinda understandable, but still. And look at the new stream configuration. Unfortunately, I cannot see what you see during gameplay. Yes, because as soon as I go there, I only see the menu. Tell me if it looks really horrible, I'll try to fix it. I hope the audio is working, but it should. I tested this time. Okay, friend, let's try to accelerate a bit more. It is, after all, a heavy plane. Tighten the headset a bit. I wish this cockpit was animated. It's really bad that the yoke isn't moved by the hands of the pilot. It's annoying. Not going to put me off the plane, but still. Okay, BF-110. Look at the name of that guy. Fairly long-winded, to say the least. And we are now reaching higher altitudes. I see a shape in front of me. Protect the Allied convoy. Pepe Nuclear Rage. I like that guy. Still above friendly, okay, yes, yes. I think this has to be flown at about 3000 to be sure. Going against USA and Great Britain, as always. So the Mustang ambush is absolutely not out of the picture. We have to predict that kind of occurrence probability. I think this could be a good plane to attack the convoy as well, even without bombs, because yeah, the front-facing armament is pretty devastating. Even if the stealth variant, I don't know if it will work well against ground targets. I could attack potentially at least the armored carrier. I'm actually running the game at 90 Hz today, but you know, it's possible. The big discovery that I had yesterday in Sturmovik about raising the pre-rendered frames from the NVIDIA drivers might help even here, because it had a huge impact. Well, in that game, not in DCS, but regarding DCS, I actually went to the forums, and it's a graveyard there, like 10,000 posts of people complaining about the worsening of the performance in the last version, especially in VR, so that wasn't really on me. And the DRM problem, as I suspected, was really stupid. In fact, it took me a while to get to the end of it, but it was a stupid thing. It was relative to two planes. Part of the Flaming Cliffs module because the game for some reason thought I had bought them separately. I actually had double of these, both from the module, which included the license and of both, and then I had the license for the single planes, for some reason activated. I deleted these licenses and everything went back to normal, and in fact now the game works, but it works without VR. If I play it in VR I have like 0 frames per second, completely unplayable. It was a very big disappointment for me yesterday. Then when I discovered I also had been streaming without game sound, yeah, you can imagine. You can imagine. There is a strange thought process at work when you start streaming. I didn't expect to experience it, but actually you want everything to be perfect. If you realize you did a big glaring mistake, it completely ruins your day. Because then why did you even bother, basically? This is the frame of thought I find myself in. Everything has to work, otherwise it's a moot point. You'd rather be playing alone. Oh well, at least I finally noticed by the end of the day. I was also unlucky because in the morning, yeah, Nix was here. He would have told me, but unfortunately he was without headphones. He told me. I've forgotten them. Ooh, I don't like it. I couldn't align on time. I'll turn. This is a thing that turns more than you would expect. What the heck was it, by the way? I missed. My gunner is doing fuck all as always. I best not trust him. Okay, down with the flaps. Unfortunately I blacked out. If you can believe it, I blacked out in a big twin engine plane because yeah, it turns. I don't know if it turns as well as that. We will have to discover it, I'm afraid. But I don't see him very aggressive. I think it might work actually, yes. He's maneuvering in a strange manner. The lack of tracers doesn't help. I wanted to make it difficult, yeah, but maybe I did it to a point that doesn't help me. I done better than that thing, if you can believe it, in this plane. Whatever it is. Come on. Is he even stalling and dying? No, it's a P40, I think. Well, I done better than it. But now about energy resistance, I don't know. Apparently he's holding up better. Got big wings on this, huh? Is he stalling and dying? Yes. I think so. Didn't get the kill though. Yeah, because without tracers I didn't hit him a single time. I gotta get used to this. It's not easy to aim without tracers. Especially when you don't know the guns very well. I might switch back for this plane, I don't know. The fact is, I was convinced by Nix to go with stealth ammo because he told me quite rightly that this plane is very distinctive in its ammo pattern and very easy to spot at a distance. When you shoot with a P38. Well, I can certainly turn with a P38, I could turn with a P40. Unfortunately, he's got the height and first shot advantage. Let's see, this is a strange combat to say the least. Down with these flaps, yeah, head-on confrontation. Okay, we crash into one another, and I absolutely want, at this point, the tracers. It's a strange death. It's a strange death. I could even recover, maybe, but I couldn't because I was too low. Wow, that was loud. Okay, no, I want my tracers. 2 times I could have hit if I had them. I'm afraid I need tracers on this. So, take off already. But tell you what, since there's this objective so close to capture, I'll go with the Reggiane for the time being. This can be flown with the tracers, without tracers, because you tend to be much closer to the target. After 2 deaths in a row. Okay, the first wasn't my fault, but still, we got a score. What happened to the map? It's deformed, like more zoomed. What the heck is this? Strange occurrences, one from after another. Well, bigger planes take more skill. That's the thing. If I go with the fighter, I should have more luck. So let's do it for the time being, and then we see. It seems we are on the winning side, though, which is good because I'm also using the victory wager. So money is always good for the family. Need cover. Who's needing cover? Well, okay, we have the big dog fight at the capture point. Let's try to score. It's about time. So, what do we have? 2 contacts there, 2 contacts there. Of course, the climate doesn't help this plane. It's very easy to overheat. I did win against that P40 though. I should have got the points. You know how this game is. Unless you actually hit it. But it was a maneuver kill 100%. We were in a dogfight. And I made him overconfident with his plane's characteristics. Okay. One of these will be probably an enemy. Besides, with this plane you tend to shoot so close to the enemy that in the end it doesn't even matter if you have a tracer or not. Hard to miss. No way to know which is the enemy. There will be plenty of them though, because we're not capturing despite the closeness to the base. I think that's far. Okay. What do we have here? Okay. Hellcat? Yeah. I think it's dead. That's going down, yeah. No, it's not. Never underestimate the resilience of an Hellcat. Never. Never again I will. This guy as well. He's coming for the head-on, of course. Why wouldn't he at this point? I won't give him though. I might get kill stolen actually, We'll see. Not impossible. No, but he's slow. I can get him. And I hit him again. Now he lost another piece of the tail. How long will he be flying, I wonder? Yeah, not much it seems. Feeling hot? Are you feeling a bit warm at the moment? Why get so frustrated? Okay. When you go back to this game after Sturmovik, the first thing you notice is that it actually runs freaking well. Finally. Sturmovik, you constantly drop frames. There's no way around it in VR, while streaming especially. But we're out of the capture zone, Gotta return. Let me see the stream. Okay, there is an audio output and the video seems to encompass what you would need to view the action. Victory is close. Well, surprisingly, it seems we already accumulated quite the advantage. I don't think it will even last long. There must be a great disparity of skill in the two teams. Or at least, the attention for the objectives. Oh, I'm overeating. Okay, I think we're finding another target. No, Bro Leader. That's another funny nickname. Bro Leader, the leader of the bros. Hey bro, what's up? Maybe that. We're still not capturing, mind you, huh? There must be an enemy in the zone. At least one, at the very least. That's a big dogfight, but not in the zone. The thing in front of me, huh? The thing in front of me. Let's go for it.
Somebody cover me!
Already smoking, by the way. Friendly. Okay. I will stay in the capture zone. Ah, now we're winning, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 contacts. They're probably part of the dogfight that I saw distant. That should be Bro Leader. The closest one. And the others at the same altitude as me. I think they might be enemies because we're no longer capturing. No, we aren't. Okay. That's one combat and that's one other. Okay, the one to the left is more busy, so to speak. Not only it has more contacts, but they're moving in a more unpredictable manner, which seems to imply the presence of both parties. Does make it more interesting, case in point. Let's see, huh? I don't care about my altitude with this. I can outrun most things. Okay. Corsair. I can outrun a Corsair. Let's see if he's game, of course. He's going to... No, he's not going to boom and zoom me. Okay. Good. Go with the flats, look at this. Look at this. No, but he's boom and zooming. He's boom and zooming, but he's also coming back eventually, and we'll see what happens, huh? I certainly cannot chase him up there. The problem is there's another. Okay, let's start to ask for cover, because now it's looking bad. And that is also possibly an enemy. And also, yeah, I can climb, because I'm light. But not enough, it seems. I think I hit him briefly. Shit, the other one is attacking. I think I'll get him though, huh? For as much as his friend might punish me, but he's dead. This one is dead, okay. Another Corsair, basically. I've been fighting 2 Corsair with a Reggiane. I'm not getting out of this combat unless I win it, so let's try. My only way out is actually the way forward. There's even 3. Where is my cover? Where is the rest of the team? Fucking hell. Where's the base? Too far. Everything too far. Everything. Okay, let's try to extend, escape, even though against Corsair it will be difficult. They might get distracted, I guess. He's coming. He's not coming. What the heck are they doing? Maybe I should turn toward the base, yeah? Also to throw off their attack. You cannot turn with me, I still don't understand it. Last attempt. I hit him! Now my energy is gone, basically. Too bad I didn't damage anything important, seemingly. It was a good chance. Where is this goddamn base? Okay, I'm under attack again. Well, it was impossible. From the very beginning. 3 on 1. At least I got one. and I damage another. Okay. Difficult beginning of the map. I want the SM91, I just can't stay away from it. But with tracers. I don't know the gun well enough, and you're supposed to shoot long range with this plane. Actually, I think I was hard graded by going with stealth on this. It's the plane where it has the greatest advantage, but also the one where you need the most experience with it to use it properly without tracers. So I won't do it for the time being. Luckily the combat is close enough that we won't waste much time in getting back into it. Watch out for the buildings, I guess. They were miles from my position when I died. But still, watch out. I think we have an enemy straggler. Very possibly. And I guess he'll get the head on, but this time with tracers I should hit, unlike before. It's a big thing taking off. What the heck is that? He's going to strafe it, you know? Very likely. If he's an enemy, eh? But the base is flashing. Well, but in this map the bases always flash, basically. No idea why. Okay, here you are. Not strafing that guy, apparently. Let's see if I read it correctly. He might even be a friend, but why would he be flying there? I think he's bombing the airfield, honestly, but not sure. Also, NTR is not going, so no, I was wrong. He wake up, huh? I sure hope so. Still plenty of targets. Okay, climb, climb. Sì, sì, sto giocando. No, no, parlo. Ok. Cover the bombers. One, two, three, four. Okay, these are interesting. Let's go, let's go. White tracers. Base defenders, I presume. Yeah, flying too precisely, too much together. What's that guy doing? I mean, the tracers are white, but he could be British. Looks like he's shooting me. Really? I'm watching a British bomber. No, fa gustiano. It's the one with the long number name. Or maybe there's several actually. No, I think it might be because of the Chinese characters are translated to numbers for the normal version of the game. Possibly, I'm not sure. Okay, increase speed. And now with tracers, I hope that I want. Miss! Woo! Okay, it worked. Now I need the tracers on this. I need it. No way I can hit without. That's the Focke-Wulf and that's the friendly fighter. Destroy the enemy surveillance in E5. Would be to my left, potentially up there. Well, to get up there with this would be quite annoying. Still a good exercise though, also to ingrain into my mind the fact that, yes, I should fly higher than a fighter on this. I see American tracers. That's 100% an enemy, so heading for it. Oh, don't tell me. No, it's bro leader, okay. Scare me. Don't scare me, bro. Leader. Practically, we're escorting the Focke-Wulf 200. Someone's coming though. Yeah. Let's go for the head-on. But it needs some luck to actually hit it. He's going for the other guy. And another one. Okay, no, friendly. Good, because he was in terrible position if he was an enemy. That's the enemy, right? Yeah. You might even hit him long range with these plane's guns, actually. And yes, I just did. Let's try to do it again. He's a great sniper's plane, actually, as you can see. Too bad I cannot follow him up there. But I did damage him already, a bit, at least a bit. Oh, there's one coming, okay. This I don't like. Let's try to accelerate. Just because. No, okay, I accelerated enough. Now I can turn again. Yeah! Someone else with a rear turret there. Ah, yes, I saw a twin engine. Maybe a 110, I don't know. This one plane of mine, strangely, doesn't seem to be that popular. I haven't seen many lately. That's too long range. As awful as one might get. And no damage, no. Just a bit, but nothing grave. Nothing serious. And maybe he's a candidate. I'm risking it by turning toward the ground. It's not a fighter after all. Well, it is, but an heavy one. We're turning around. Oh, shit. Ah, finally I hear my gunner shooting. What is this? He woke up. A bit too late, though. No, that's the thing. The more I use this plane in this kind of busy combat dogfight situations, the more I'm gonna lose. It's just something that I cannot use well yet in that situation. Let's go with the G55. It's also higher rated. It needs practice, When I'm above everyone, when there is no skilled player, I can do whatever the hell I please with that plane, but it's been responsible of all my deaths yesterday, and yes, also the deaths that I'm experiencing today. It's going to take time before I really can use it properly. Maybe I should do a session with someone that knows what he's doing, like Nix. If we go together with that, he's going to teach me a great deal. As things stand, I should use it maybe once or twice per round, unfortunately. I had this impression the first day that it was incredibly overpowered, but that was also because there were many unskilled people online because of the update. But once the actual dogfight starts, I tend to turn always and it doesn't work. The gunner doesn't do its job, I don't know. Should watch a video maybe. Let's go with something more familiar. This is the G55 that I enjoy so much. Dependable, powerful fighter. Fairly fast. Quite efficient in most situations. And most of all, easier to use. I had alpha feeling that it might end up like that. It's the coolest plane, but yeah, can you actually use it in combat? Maybe sometimes. Not to the degree that I can do with a normal fighter though. Mission objective cover the bombers completed. We keep winning though, so it's all good. What is that? Stealth tracers, huh? Okay, orange. So it's an enemy. No, I saw an orange tracer. Am I taking crazy pills? No, in fact, he has orange tracers. No, why this orange? I don't know, maybe it's the lighting condition. Well, okay, it's a friend. For some reason.
Cover me!
This certainly look interesting, but someone is calling to my southeast. Okay, fairly big dogfight. Climbing a bit. This is probably the easier to fly among the Italian planes, because the Reggiane overheats, the Maki spins. This is just a fighter you fly to the enemy and shoot. Maybe even got a simplified flight model, I don't know. Check that. Might be the bomber from before, actually it's very likely. Yes, no, it is. It is. I'm not checking. Let's go to the dogfight. I see tracers spraying. Okay, good sign. Coming at it from below, which is even better because it will be slow. So the one above, possibly, now diving after them, should be the enemy, yes. Unless it's another visual bug like before. But I think it's very likely actually. This one is above though. I'll go for him though. First. Above and also closer. Takes priority. Hard to tell. No label. So I did the right thing actually. And okay, already dead. Easy peasy, Spitfire gone. Good because the Spitfire outturns me, so we removed him out of the picture. And what about this guy? Enemy? Yeah. He just got a turret. Oh shit, it's a B-25. Okay, we got the B-25 and I developed a fuel leak, it seems. Not a showstopper by any means. But am I actually? No. It says you're losing fuel. The Italian voice, no? It says you're losing fuel. But actually I'm not. What the heck is he speaking about? I was sure I hit him. That's an haircut, right? I should turn with the haircut, I think. More or less same rate. Even if he's got the altitude advantage, he won't last. No, in fact he didn't. He dove. He doesn't like it too much. He wants to go wide. I certainly damaged him. He also damaged me, but I think he's had it worse. Yeah, smoking now. Because the stealth ammo are also more powerful. So yes, let's finish him at this point. You best do it always. People manage to return to base with these conditions. I gotta pull the cable more, it's got some slack, I'm very annoyed. As soon as I can, I will. Okay. Fragmented. Ah, 6 kills. This is better. Boom. Should I go and repair? Nix will tell me to. But there's no visible damage. And also, yeah, it said, you're leaking fuel, but actually I'm not. No visible damage. Nah, I'll keep flying for the time being. I want to cap. Maybe the tail. Well, the contour surfaces are okay. Maybe there's, yeah, a couple of holes, but not in the moving part. Nah, I don't care.
Move after me.
All clear. Climbing again. I cannot pull it. I have to be on the ground. It takes too long. I have to take off the headset. I'll crash. Or the enemy will kill me. I'll do it at first occasion. That's a good target. And that's also a good target. No, actually, even better. No, you're chasing my friend. Okay, P-47. Satana? Satana 74. I think he's Italian. Satana is how you spell it in Italian. Otherwise, it would be called Satan or something like that. Satana. Lode a Satana.
A little more effort, and victory will surely be ours. Attention to the designated grid zone.
That's the Hitler bot, by the way. They capture P-47. The German Jag in practice. And he doesn't seem to understand the concept of gun range because he's shooting all the way to the other side of the map. What does he expect? What's he scoring right now? No, he has kills. That's impossible to hit at the range. Maybe he wanted to announce his presence to the enemy. It's a chivalrous thing, so to speak. Ah, but we have enemy bomber. Okay, he got it. He got it. Look at this man. Well, P-47 will always be faster than the G-55. That was a goddamn Catalina. But people fly the Catalina all the time, even at this rank. It must be better than I expected. Gotta cool off my engine. What is that? No, it's not a plane. We have friendly troops there, no? Huh? Yeah, but it's not moving. Ah, this. Looking good.
Sono stato colpito. Need cover.
This is the closest one, I think. They are possibly in combat, but I will be on this one first. And also, yeah, we're seeing an enemy base. I gotta be careful. Then I'll turn for them. This map is smaller than it seems. In fact, if you look at the actual squares of it, well, but now they're bigger also because the map got deformed for some strange new bug. I'm not seeing the entire map, that's the thing. Well, okay, as long as I see the relevant part. So we are experiencing another bug. They both crashed. Well, that's disappointing. Try to keep in the air long enough for me to kill, man. This way, you're robbing me of points. I don't want to get even closer to the bases. Ah, besides, there's an enemy coming. Look at that. I think. Not impossible. Speed and altitude are good. Unfortunately, it's a bit above. I should try to even the altitude at least. Because I don't know about his speed. It's getting closer, but not as close as I had expected. I unlock the wheel. My best. You never know. Let's try not to overheat before the combat. I absolutely overestimated his distance. So let's go to this instead.
Attention to the map.
Attention to the map. D1. Don't even see D1 in the map. It's zoomed, that's what happened. But you're supposedly not even able to zoom it in VR. We're above the big ground battle. I'll bet on the one behind because it's easier. It's attacking the bomber. Yeah, yeah, friendly. And the bomber too? The bomber too. Why is he flying so low with the focus? Cover the bombers at B7. Then this. Stride enemy surveillance completed, which brings us even closer to victory. And someone's clicking on the enemy airfield. I guess he's actually bombing it. I was hoping that I could unzoom the map, but apparently wishful thinking. Protect, destroy the enemy convoy.
Guide on me.
No targets. Maybe that is inviting. It will be close to the base though, huh? That's worthy a dive. I'm gonna check that target. I also see anti-air going though, huh? From the base when it's so regular. And okay. Interception route. Pretty advantageous. Enemy. Is that a Mustang? By the bullet pattern. You see the beauty of stealth racers. You can shoot. He won't know that you're shooting. Okay. P-39 actually. Was the P-39 with the cannon though? Because it looked like he was shooting cannon rounds. What? Don't know. Let's see this.
Attention to the map.
Wait. I'm under attack, possibly. Not sure. I'm a bit low after attacking that guy. Gonna climb again. Destroy their tents? What he's saying? As fast as possible. The tents. Which tents is he speaking about? I wonder. That's a dogfight. Yeah? Well, I think. I'll be the player 3 that enters the game suddenly. When you least expect it. Decided to get to 10 kills at least, since I died a bunch of times. Well, one due to the bug, and at least a couple because I cannot use the big plane well yet. What's the SM-91? Yeah, I like it, but I cannot use it very well. That's the truth, and sadly. I'll be the first one to admit it. Okay, push this engine. I'm starting to be a bit low in fuel, by the way. Look at this guy. Completely unaware. And I think I killed him already. In any case, I saw a piece go off. Yes, tip of the wing. And apparently that made him lose control. Not sure though. No, I got a chase. Am I smoking? No. But I'm not damaged. Probably because I'm slightly overheating. Ah, bro leader is gonna steal it with the Focke-Wulf. That was mine! He's faster than me. In a dive, for sure. He's going for the airfield, actually. He might save himself, you know. Watch bro leader get obliterated while he steals my kill. You steal it, man. Steal it all the way to the airfield. Nah, it's not worth it. He's relenting the pursuit. That's the thing, when you fight close to the airfield, it can always happen. You basically half destroy him, but he just returns to it. At least we got rid of the enemy. That one.
Thank you.
Satana is sorry. He's a kind Satana soul. Never disregard the kindness of the Lord of Darkness and Hell. Hmm. Much faster than this guy. I think he might be strafing the ground troops. Not impossible. We are on the line of the friendlies. Okay. Yes. He actually carries rocket or bombs. Or bot. Which might encumber him. And... yeah, dead. Ah, it's Aussie Kamikaze. He was here yesterday as well. He killed me a couple of times. Not a bad player. Ah, wait a minute. I have 9 kills. This means the other guy died too. He couldn't land. Nice. Boom. We need supremacy. That will bring us very close to victory. How's my fuel? 21 minutes.
Attack the A point.
That won't be enough to get the point.
Attack the A point. I agree.
I'll probably be able to carry out a couple of engagements at most, but then I gotta go refuel. Still got ammo, because this plane has excellent ammo count. That's another thing that I like about the G55. I've had several sorties where you just keep fighting and fighting and fighting and never run out of ammo, but of course the fuel remains a limiting factor. I see white tracers. That's a bomber.
Guide on me.
I no longer trust Tracer's colors in this match, basically, because they seem to be the opposite of what you expect, but that's okay, junkers. And what about that? Enemy fighter, it seems. Yeah. I'm even flying the Hellcat at this rank, huh? Very popular plane. I think I killed it. Well, I should have, in theory. Oh, there's another one here. Yes, I killed it. So 10 kills. That's a Spitfire. I cannot outturn him, but he's doing nothing. He's going straight, basically. So not so hard to, yeah, cut in half. Deadly Laser. Ah, Deadly Laser? I think I know him. No, wait, his name Laser but differently. He might be a friend of mine. I'll check the friend list later. No, he's too good. He wouldn't be flying like that. It's not a laser, I know. Oh, what the fuck you shooting at? I'm your friend. They have an enemy close. Now I'm getting worried. No, he's just a bit anxious. A bit nervous. Twitchy finger. No, you have 18 minutes of fuel, huh? We're really stretching it.
Excellent.
I see orange traces in the direction of the enemy base. And that's the 264. You can tell it because it's freaking huge. What's behind this guy? I don't like it. At all?
Well done. Returning to the base. Cover me. Returning
Nah,
to the
these are
base.
far. Well, I'm second, but behind the 264 that's bomber spamming, so I won't feel too much guilty about it. And also I think we're actually winning the match in such a brief time just because of him. Because he's spamming the bombers. How am I to complain with 11 kills? It will probably end very soon because, yeah, once he drops his bombs. the spammability of that thing is absolutely unbelievable. Oh, we're in between the bases, but I guess. What can I have you? After this I gotta go and refuel though, huh? Really low. What is he doing? These guys have zero situational awareness. Like none. 16 minutes fuel. I don't know. It's almost too easy to tell you the truth. Oh shit. Woo! At this point, we're trying to escape. Ah, but I'm on fire, okay. No problem. Let's be sure to crash into the town. No, jump off, okay. But wait, sometimes the fire shut off. In fact, it did. Wait a sec. I still have much to live for. I was going to eject, but I'll try to return to base. 13 minutes of fuel with a leak. Half destroyed. What do you say? Will I be able? Ah. It's a tall order indeed. And they also have someone chasing, it seems. Nah. I don't know. Possibly. Limiting factor is my altitude. I'm very freaking low. They're all chasing someone. Just not me. "13 minutes. The fuel is the only thing that worries me, basically, because, surprisingly, the temperatures are good and I'm not leaking anything. Except for fuel, it seems. But actually, it doesn't report a fuel leak even there. Guys, I don't know what happened, but I might be able to return. What did he say, this guy? Looks like Gaijin gives him a little love in this update. Gave us a new map. It's Gaijin. They what? Well, in a way they did. I wouldn't quite say that. I think I'll be able to return with this plane. Heavily damaged. Low on ammo. But this was a one hell of a sort. He actually saved the match, because after trying to use the SM91, I had accumulated some deaths, unfortunately. One due to the bug. It would be 3 deaths, actually, because the fourth is the bug that some of these airfields have, that when you take off, suddenly breaks the plane. How amazing. High technology. Same thing happened to me once in landing yesterday. Look at the score of the bomber spammer. Now he switched to a Focke-Wulf. He couldn't spawn the 264 again, so rather than go for a fighter, he spawned the other. He's also got 12 deaths though. Huh? So yeah, among real players I would be first today as well. Starting to overheat. Well, the engine is orange after all. I might get saved by the bell if the match ends. But in any case, the base appears reachable. Final overlook of the Scourge battlefield. I think I'm seeing the landing strip. Yeah. No, I'm not sure it's that. The spotting of the bases really sucks in this game. How convenient I can put my head outside, huh? Would be that. I see the buildings but not the landing strip. Proper. Yeah, it's that. Start the slow down process. Let's hope I don't encounter the bug again, huh? That would be the most stupid death. After doing all this flight and killing all these people to die like this with no reason. Yeah, easy peasy. Ooh. Okay, stop as soon as possible, don't waste time. You never know what might happen on these airfields. Okay. I'll try and correct the slack of the cable, removing the headset 1 sec while it repairs. Yeah. Ah, it's over. Okay. Ah, well. Oh, 147,000. 20,000 experience point. Ace of the Sky. No, what's that? Hero of the Sky. Invincible G55 pilot. Fighter Rescue, Revenger. Ragnos. Well, it was pretty profitable. And also not a bad match all around. Deadly Laser. Let me see if it's him. No. White Laser is the name of my friend, okay, the Australian player. Reward for winning 150. Oh, okay, but I would go for a different nations. We played enough Italy these days. Hey, look, the G56, look at that. Don't have the money though. 5.7 fighter with 320 millimeters cannon. Ah, that's nice. I gotta get this one eventually. So what now? I guess let's try and get the SM92. I mean, the first impression of the plane was amazing. Let's try to get the upgraded version as well. This should be almost fully upgraded, I guess. Engine injection? No, actually, because I sucked with it. I did the points, but with the other planes. Engine injection then, okay. And before looking for a different match, I'm taking a short break. Be right back. 1 sec only. Okay, here we are. So, another check of the stream, but this time I'll check the web to be really sure that everything is working. Okay, so another check of the stream, but this time I'll check the seems to work. Okay. I didn't listen to the actual music of the game though, that he was actually playing. Check the seems to work. Okay. Hard to tell because I have it. No, but you should. You should. Besides, you would have told me if you didn't, right? Okay. So, I still have alpha feeling that I might enjoy starting the Sweden grind, but to do it alone, it's boring. Should probably do it in arcade mode, unlock the planes, and then go at least tier 1. Japan. Yesterday we did the US. Kalkingol 3.7. 56 minutes in progress. There's 3 players, not a good sign. No one's playing Japan, it seems. Let's try the rank 4s, I guess. It might be the inverse of yesterday. Maybe today everyone playing the rank 4. No, this is 3.7. Fairly populated. In progress since 70 minutes. This will fill up. Okay then. This will be America rank 3. Let's make room for the master. Look at this. G tolerance, yeah. I was thinking if I had to make a change in the lineup, but basically these are the planes I like the most. Go. Ruhr. Same map we was playing yesterday in Sturmovik. In Sturmovik it's 7 times as big, but that's typical with the game. Okay. One base already under attack, so we got the 264 spammers. Start with the Mustang, a classic. Stealth ammo. Stealth ammo is now standard issue on all planes. Except for the SM91, not that it makes really a difference, just suck with that thing. What a change of opinion, eh? Completely radical. First day, this is the greatest planes of forever. Then I start dying with the thing. No, I hate it. I'll fight no more. Maybe the truth is in between. It's got its uses, but it's very specific. Go Mustang! Getting to the 2600 that this plane seems to like so much. That's a cool effect. The reflection of the canopy wasn't in the game previously. Could it be because of the patch? Well, I like it. It's a nice effect. And I start the Mustang, which is very easy to do. Wep. The sooner we get up there, the better. Still got my beloved first pursuit decal on this plane. And also the tail is green to go with it, of course. These clouds don't help the Mustang. You might have to go with a different plane later, we'll see. How are you ambushing things when you have this over you? Cloud altitude is 1400. I would have to go higher, but then I would not see the enemies below. Let's attempt it to begin, then we'll see. The cloud might open up further on. $1,700. 18. I'm losing altitude and stalling. I don't see the ground, it becomes a bit harder to, yeah, of course. I was heading for the ground. Because I was stalling. So keep the eye on the artificial horizon. The heading is correct. Artificial horizon. And it has to stay more or less like this. Did I reduce the opacity of the overlay or something? I can easily see the artificial horizon now. $2,000? Does this cloud clear? My god. 22? 23? It's thick. It is a thick cloud. So good thing the map is flat, because otherwise I'd be scared to even go back down to hit a mountain or something. I should just look at the altitude indicator though. Not that it matters, I mean, as long as you go up, in the end it will clear. Maybe it won't. Well, but it makes no sense, because if you have a continuous cover down to 1700 and you fly at 3000, you will meet no enemy. It's useless. I gotta go down, basically. I no longer know where I'm headed. I will be free falling, I think. Yes. Shit weather all around. Nothing we can do about it. Trying to slow down. I hope I don't crash, like do a crater. No, it's okay. This is where we're gonna fly. Someone is apparently under attack. Not good for the Mustang, I'm afraid. But we found the combat in any case.
Move after me! Somebody cover me!
Hmm. I'm going 573. That's pretty hella fast. And also standard for this player. I will be safe, basically, in any kind of dogfight, as long as I don't turn. That's the credo of the Mustang. Or should I say the creed? Orange. Are we against? Only Germany, okay. Then that one should be there. We have stealth tracers. I think I can use this plane with them, we'll see. That one's going down. Let's see if this guy is tracking him. Looks like it. Yeah. Slow down a bit. No, friendly. So yeah, don't turn. Go back upward and then turn. The Mustang overlooks the combat and turns only when he's above. Otherwise he doesn't turn. As long as you do that, you won't be hard to hit. You will be invincible in practice. The problem is, once they gang up on you and you actually have to turn, then you might die. Friendly, everyone friendly. Oh well. How disappointing. For instance, no? 400. If I had enemies around, 400 is too low for the Mustang. You will die at 400. Well, stay above it. What the heck are they all doing at that altitude? I mean, the cloud is a limiting factor for everyone, not just me. So it's not necessarily a problem. Ooh, I'm a bit warm. Check out this. It's being shot at from the ground. I think it's the bomber from before. Yeah, should be friendly, but you never know. An Hampden Mark 1. And what the heck is that, pray tell? Ah. Good kill. Look at the damage he did to the objective. Not bad at all. Okay, these are also potential enemies. Let's see if we finally meet one. There's plenty of players actually. Kakaroto, we even have Goku in the match. The man himself. I wonder if he's got Super Saiyan yet. Maybe he will once you kill a certain number of times. We will be able to hear the scream all the way here, I bet. Okay. Found the enemy. And we go the other way. As the Mustang must. Now, once he's in a good position for our attack, unfortunately the cloud darts me like you wouldn't believe. Let's try to turn now. I hope it's a good choice, I'm not sure about it. Ah, in fact, someone's hitting me. I'm not even looking behind, nothing I can do. Just accelerate to this guy. I hope I'll be faster. I hit him a bit. Ah, I'm leaking already. Okay. Let's go for the damage one. I think I might have been hit by the base actually, typical occurrence for me, unfortunately. Shit again. Well, at least I got this kill. Yes, I think it's from the base. Huh. So at least I didn't make an air combat mistake, just a stupid map mistake. But still, it will be just as bad. Let's kill another one before it's over. I might be able. Taking a bit long, are you? I think I would have done him a favor if I actually kill stole it, because he's staying low, he doesn't care basically. And now they'll be ganging up on him. Damaged as I am, I should probably just accelerate away. Did I actually lose control? Yes, I'm flat spinning. Strange though, huh? Well, okay. Must be because of the damage. At least I got a kill. But I think the main problem was getting too close. Yeah, actually I've been shot down by NTR. Like I said. Is the weather clearing, maybe? I cannot spawn another Mustang, of course. Then Corsair with stealth ammo. Corsair with stealth ammo is more or less the same thing. A bit better as a turner, because it's got big wing, a lot of lift. Ooh, cockpit lights. Red ones. This effect wasn't in the game. Everyone complaining about the game developer, typical after an upgrade. The bigger the update, the more complainers. But the overlay is working, yes. Oh, because I see viewers, but no one commented since the beginning of the stream. But I guess you guys are there, yes.
Need cover.
It seems all the combat will be done by the base today, unfortunately, by the enemy base. So what's the armament of this one Corsair? There's so many variation. I actually only offensive 12 millimeters. So 4 of them, I presume.
Need cover.
Well, it's an interesting setup with these low weather, low hanging clouds. I mean, weather. It might prove more advantageous to this compared to the Mustang. But the Mustang was doing well. Only problem was the enemy anti-air. Mm-hmm.
I can't shake him.
Slower plane, of course, compared to it. Oh. It's an not a B-25. That's something else. Either British bomber or yes, something evil. And also is on the trajectory of an already damaged base, so I'll be suspicious.
Excellent.
That's my speed, 460. I can catch up, I think. It's being fired at by anti-air. Yes, yes, I think we found ourselves a prey. Too bad I found him while I was still climbing, so slow, moving. But I'm accelerating well, and also on the right plane, I think. He also died. Dernier. But he's dead, I think. I'm also died, but he's dead. I'm very tempted to go with the haircut. No, if I play American, I want to be American. For real. The haircut is too much an in-between solution. So, lightning again and stealth down. We will do the entire round. He died, right? Not yet. Imagine if he survives. 2 engines on fire, though, huh? Got pilot sniped by the rear turret. No, there's an assist. How is that possible? It was completely on fire. Someone else swooped down and grabbed the kill, I guess. Okay. Lightning time. Destroy the enemy attackers E5. Base defender, I suppose. Also because if they weren't, I'd be a bit in trouble.
Follow me. Returning to the base. The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Coming to 1000. Oh, their objective is up. Good, good. That will give us the action we crave. It's a bit too much movement up there. I don't like it. For some reason. That's an inactive airfield, I guess. would be right under me. Yeah, that's not it. On the map. $2,000 and a half could work, no? Ah, someone damaged. Appears to be returning to base, but you never know. F for you. This plane is nothing underneath, but it is perfectly above, so if you overturn it, actually, it's like an observation platform of what you have below. 2,000. Okay, we're at 2,500. With the big cloud overhead, probably it's the best we can do. Who's capturing? We are, apparently. Which seems to imply I only see friends. Getting out of the capture square though, for chasing these things. I don't want to do it. And also, I'm too low. I don't like that guy. Because he's slightly above. But he appears to be oblivious of my presence. If only I could zoom. VR doesn't allow for it. Okay, also two contacts down below, but I would go for the most dangerous one. The thing moves. And now he's coming for the head-on. No, it's a P-47, shit. I hope I didn't hit him. But I don't think I have. The speed of it should have been a telltale sign, to tell you the truth. The speed of it was pretty much... The fact was that I was going about for 500. Him as well, there was a very short time window to decide. I'm rather surprised that he didn't fire as well, I guess. Probably had identified me already, because I lack the zoom function. You see, Gaijin, you make it more dangerous for teammates by not giving us, VR players, the opportunity to zoom. That's very low and very tempting. I'll go for him. Here's all the gang, both friends and foe. We are captured, good, good. So I got some points, good. The lights of the cabin have been turned off automatically, presumably because the weather got a bit better. I'm diving at 700 kilometers per hour. American plane, ladies and gentlemen. I best slow down a bit because it might break. And that's an enemy.
Victory is near.
I hope he turns the other way because, yeah, I'm so damn fast. It might be actually difficult to get into alignment, and in fact, you're not going anywhere though. Yeah, I don't see the traces, but he doesn't either. So, he doesn't know that I'm shooting him from where. And of course, in the end, no? Come on. Well. Ah, what the fuck? It's difficult, it's difficult. If I had visible tracers, it would have been much shorter. But still, he would have reacted. That's the thing. If you don't see the tracers many times, you don't react in time. That's the P-47 from before. And also another thing, no? When people come to assist their friends, they won't know where to point. They won't know which is the enemy because you don't use tracers. I gotta learn these things. They really take your play to another level. Unfortunately, it's something you gotta relearn for each single plane. Maybe another target there. I'm going a bit too flat though. Let's try to overstay above. No pesky base. Good. That's orange, so we have an enemy there. Rear cannon. Big one. 110? It's going down, I think. Yeah. Isn't giving the satisfaction to tell me what it was. Okay. 6 is clear. I best I can chase. No base around whatsoever. And chase I will. If only I knew what it was. Cannon fodder, P63. Okay. I guess cloud altitude will have to be enough. Many contacts, a bit too many for my liking. Destroy the enemy attackers at F5. To the south. Destroy the enemy surveillance aircraft. What's my speed right now? 500, okay. Enough to safely engage at low altitude, which apparently we'll be doing soon. The guys are already in combat. We will be going in the direction of the base, unfortunately. You know what? I will go for the one to the left. Not sure though, No, never mind. This come first. That's my friend escaping. Presumably faster than the enemy. That's the base. And he's chasing the friend, okay. Nada. Still going 500, that's fast enough for anything. You want to escape a lightning in a dive? Wishful thinking. Okay. I'm almost out of cannon ammo, unfortunately. We have another one there, I think. No, that's the P-63. The base is shooting! I hope he's shooting him! Let's get away. I think you have some degree of safety from it if you are going very fast, like I was, and indeed it seems to have worked. So, climb again. I think I'm chased. No, he's actually chasing the other guy. Not the direction of the... Ooh, I have one! But he is stalling, I think. No, he just missed. I need more speed. That's the base, huh? I will be engaging mostly with machine guns, I think. The Lightning can't turn. It can't turn, unlike the Mustang. Fortunately, the closeness of the base makes everything a moot point. How can you chase when they can just retreat there? Okay. That one, yes, is already being engaged. And the other one below, I think. What's he doing? Is he dead? Yes. He stalled the focus. He wanted to boom and zoom without the energy for it seems. And that shoots white, and that's also an enemy. Okay, down with the flaps. Very low flaps. As tight a turn as I can. Did I break them? Okay, I broke the flaps. I exaggerated. No flaps. No flaps then. We don't need them. Flaps are only for people that miscalculate the dive. And yeah, I did, because I was pointing at the wrong thing apparently. I guess without flaps or cannon ammo I should be starting to think of a retreat. It would be the time. But let me do one thing, excuse me now. But do these comments actually work? I'm starting to wonder. Test. Since I've had so many problems, that would explain. No, it works, okay. Audio is working. Check. Yeah. Voice is working, everything working. After yesterday's horrible experience, I double check everything. After this, I go back to the Mustang, I guess. Well, but I got a resupply. At 530, you don't take too long to return to base, huh? This one has a red module, though. I'll go for the other one. You never know. It might mean that it's being suppressed. Let's see how fast this goes at 3 altitude. 530? Yeah, but I'm overheating. Of course, at this altitude they will. Well, I mean 567. I only broke the flaps on the left side. Because I was in a turn at the time, yeah. It's the city by the base. Will be Duisburg. A bit smaller than I had imagined it, to tell you the truth. Looks like a village with tall buildings for some reason. But I won't complain too much about the graphics, because after all, the graphics of this game, the fact that it's so old-fashioned, is the reason it runs so well in VR. This is probably the reason that I enjoy it so much through the medium. It's one of the few old games that adapted to VR so well, and are still actively played, and have a very engaged community, continuous new things, despite the fact that it remains old from a technical standpoint. And its oldness, so to speak, is precisely the reason it runs so well in VR. You play Sturmwick, then come back to this. It's a completely different story. Completely. Both in terms of quality and performance. But performance is what you want for an online game, of course. Okay. And land. I want the Mustang now. Yes. Let's do some drifting. Ready for takeoff. 20 seconds. Smoothest landing ever or what? I tend to get surprised by the quantity of people that like the P-47 so much. You always see many in a match. Even though it's certainly one of the hardest planes to use, possibly more than the Mustang. Because when you're doing something wrong with the Mustang, well, it lets you know. Basically, you risk dying and then you stop doing it. With the P-47, you see a lot of people flying it low and slow. Because the plane can't do it. It just will be extremely inefficient in that configuration, thus being easy prey to the enemy. And take off. Mustang time. But is it really ever not Mustang time? I would say that when it's not Mustang time, you just don't know about it, man. But if you switch to it, we find out that indeed he was. Master time. I'm worried though looking backwards while I'm taking off, to tell you the truth. So who's flying with me? Ice. With his F6F haircut. It's a good plane. Today I haven't flown it. I wanted to be a bit different. Normally it's all epic for the American side. It's easier to understand and use. But if I were to pick the haircut, I would be flying more or less like I do with the Italians, and I wanted a different experience for this part of the stream. So the enemy attackers, huh? F4. But it's not what I'm looking at. That's not F4, because F4 would be more to the... Yeah, these. Then what the heck am I looking at? Let's climb and we'll discover, I guess. Anti-air is firing, potentially a good sign. Ace girl, look at that. It's just landing, I think. Okay, this is possibly the enemy bomber. I've got the speed. It's not a bomber, but it's the enemy. Got the speed to get at this altitude, but then will I be able to chase? I don't think so. Luckily, he doesn't seem to have seen me by coming so from below. Only problem is now that I'm going to 170. That's not good for a Mustang. He's engaging the... Oh, he's engaging the base defenders, okay. But now he will see me. Once he turns, he will see me, unfortunately. Not good, not good, not good. Except for the fact that, yeah, he keeps going for the base defenders. Good. Can't follow a BF in a turn fight, of course. Right above the base, by the way. He just doesn't care. He's being fired at by anti-air, but apparently they don't hit him. I don't know. He's not yet coming for me. He wants to fight the base defenders. I'm actually baiting for them. I'm helping the AI to achieve the kill right now. I wish I had a wingman today. At least a human would profit from it. Should I try? I mean, what do I have to lose except the ammo? Nah. He's on his last leg now, anti-air. Took his toll. But I keep stalling and stalling because I want to get at this altitude and now I cannot. 400. 400, you see, in a tight turn, 400 is not enough for this plane. Just the natural demands. And what the fuck we're doing, I don't know. Both me and him, like, he's just convinced he's gonna get a kill out of this while slowly being eroded by NTR. And I know I cannot get him, but still I try. It would be such a waste. It would be such a waste not to go after him, as unprofessional as it might seem. Ah, there's another one, look at that. No, that's cannon fodder. And now see Kamikaze is here too. We'll be finding ourselves in the same matches. Got killed by Antier in the end. Yes, Antier got the kill. What a disappointment. There's another one. Yeah, there actually is another one. Twin engine. Oh shit, what did I do? Whoa! That's a 110. Turning into the guy. This looks good. This looks good. I'm gonna accelerate more and more. Catch up really soon. Okay. Watch out. Well, you're dead. And my engine is damaged. Look at this. This is my airfield. Okay. Won't take long to land, I guess. It's right in front of me. Coming a bit fast, huh? One thing about this plane is that the landing gear takes its damn time to come down. You gotta be careful about it. Shooting like crazy too. I broke the plane more than once because of that. That's the thing that killed me the most in the master, and the time the landing gear takes to come down. It was a nice sortie, eh? Short but a very nice sortie. I enjoyed it. To fight above the airfield like that and then land straight on. It was pretty cool. Slowly climbing the ranks. Now at 5 kills. Some people good though, and also I came in the match after a while. It was already started. Five kills, 1 assist, okay. And to think I wasn't even able to take off with this plane originally. Destroy the enemy surveillance. Enemy attackers in F4. To the right. So these are that I'm seeing. Ah, the zone is up, I'll go there. Even though I don't dislike in principle the fact of going for the ground attackers, to score a bit, to climb the ranks more. It is after all part of the objectives. But look at the team standings. No, unless we capture that zone. F4. Are they coming for me or away? I will keep myself in between until I can tell. They're coming for me. They're not so far. I guess my greediness wins again. My greediness for points, though, and also objectives for the team. We're also capturing, so I should be able to assist them in time.
Attention to the designated grid square!
Someone's bombing the target, I guess. No one appears to be minding me at the moment. For doing what I'm about to do, probably Tracer's ammo would have been better against AIs, but this will do more damage, so it kind of evens out, as long as you can aim. I will need to save ammo though, because also the zone has to be captured. I hope there's Stukas. If there's Stukas, I won't be in grave danger. That's the escort up there. What are they doing? They look like crows circling a dead animal. The escort is coming. You can, in general, ignore it for one pass. What the heck am I looking at? Yeah, Stugas, okay, one down. Should be faster than them, especially if I dive. I cannot see the ground. Where is the ground? Ground! Also, I bet the AIs can see me very well through the cloud. They won't be affected by it at all. That would be too realistic for Gaijin. And unfortunately, yes, one is following me. What do I do now? That's not a player, so he won't give up. He won't get bored with it. He will still keep me chasing me forever. Well, I guess I'll turn. After all, it's not a player, no? He will suck a bit in aiming, I hope. Oh, but never mind. He's actually turning back to his little Stukas. This is like playing World of Warcraft now. You pull the enemy, then kill him alone, then go to the other enemy and pull him, and so on and so on. Ah, okay. Is he going down? Flaps. No, not going to work with this plane. You gotta line up well. It's not a fast firing weapon. Without tracers at this distance. Oh. Someone else is doing the same as me, it seems. I see yellow tracers. I mean, orange. Okay. I like it. One more down. You can say that. Why doesn't it always say it? It's so satisfying when he does. Don't spin the Mustang! That's bad manner. Don't spin the Mustang. Okay. No! Don't spin the Mustang. Okay. It's very easy to spin the Mustang. Okay. When you do this kind of maneuvering, if you slow down, it spins. It's the short wings it does.
We've captured a zone.
We captured it. Well, excuse me, man, but you was taking a while. Plus, we gotta destroy all the Stukas, otherwise the objective won't succeed. On with the flats. I'm gonna spin the plane. No! You one-shot my engine. No. One shot from a Stuka turret while turning behind it. Let me achieve my revenge at least. I guess this other guy will. Okay, as long as he dies. One shot the engine from the last Stuka turret. Like, boom! Straight in the engine. That's some result. Well, I killed 3. I don't think I had any 2 base though. Not looking good. Not looking good. Is it even worth it to attempt a return to base? I don't think I'll achieve it. With this plane at this altitude. Leaking fuel, not a big problem. In fact, I'm not leaking oil. I think in this state the best thing is to push the engine, because it's not the temperature that's killing it. It's got like mechanical damage of some kind, no idea. But black engine in general. Yeah, it's gone. Where would you land in this situation? Huh. Probably that field. It's practically impossible that I will survive it. Ah, the rod. Go for the rod. So lower the gear already because it takes some downtime in the mass. But the rod is very narrow. Now probably the field is better. The rod is too narrow and full of trees on its side. You gotta go for the field. No, I should leave. There's even a house there that will offer me the soup of the warrior. That's defending the motherland from the invader. Whee! Boom! Fire a bit to slow down. Maybe we'll kill a cow or 2 in the process and they will use the cow to make the soup. Yes, all things considered. No? Crash landed. This plane is so freaking nice. I love the looks of it. Well, we gotta do one sortie with the haircut, otherwise it's not a complete US session. And also I can spawn the 4.71, which is excellent. And now we'll use it with stealth ammo, which is excellent. And I also have a radar, very useful in this weather, also excellent. So gentlemen, start your engine of the Hellcat. This actually has an Hellcat on its wing, huh? Go! I best not say the same things every time I pick the same plane. It's a bit ingrained in the streamer's mind, I think, to repeat himself. And this basically turns like a BF, so you can do tank fighting with the Germans. Let's see what happens, huh? Climbing a bit, because of course it's not a Reggiano Spitfire, it's still not a tank fighter. Much more like it than any other American do at this rank. Base no longer flashing. No air objective. Did we win that one? I don't think. So... because if we had, we would be in advantage right now, and we're not. Cover the bombers in B1. Seems the guy that was bombing the airfield no longer is doing it, because it only has the first module damage. I wish the radar was more useful. Through the clouds, maybe. Yeah, in fact there is something in that direction that I cannot see because of the cloud.
Cover me, I'm taking damage.
Ah, wait a minute. Did it just let me spot an enemy bomber? Because the base is flashing. And is hiding in the clouds. But yes, we actually found a use for War Thunder's radar. I can tell where you are because of the the smoke. That's ridiculous. But there it is. No way to know if I'm hitting. Let's try to increase the speed. Ah, it's there, I mean. It's there, right? Well, else could it be? Look at the radar. It's there, it's there. It's also shooting me. And I'm also hitting, whatever the hell it is, an engagement through the clouds. You're on fire, buddy. You're dead. We killed the unpreachable bomber, the invisible bomber. 264. I think he didn't enjoy that. We best repair though. He didn't expect it. I bet. Nice, nice. I would be lying if I wasn't saying that I did enjoy this. To shoot something that you don't even see, you're not gonna need tracers for that, no? Stealth is okay when you don't actually see the target. Oh, the lighting changed. Not a very subtle weather change effect. What did I break? I broke the blasted wheel. I managed to break the blasted gear of the plane. Okay. Gotta go very slow then, I guess. And pray for the best. Broken like nothing, huh? The flaps work though, let's use it. Not needing much runway to belly land, I guess. 400, 166, 69. Yeah. Too hard. Too hard. I stalled. I wanted to go slow no matter what, and I stalled. What a stupid way to die. It's a yellow thing. I think it's only yellow because of the lighting. Repair is not available. I guess that's also part of the scope of possibilities, not the botched landing, especially if you're so stupid that you break the landing gear. Then it's Mustang again. No, let's do something strange. I'll go with the Black Widow, yeah. Stealth ammo? I don't know, for these planes, you need to be sure when you hit. So I gotta be careful with taking off in the Black Widow. You gotta be very soft with it. This also has a radar. Fat girl. Let's get the tank here. Lowering the flaps a bit. Takes off by itself. That's the only way to be sure you don't break it actually. Let it take off by itself. And this is a more advanced radar. It even tells you the elevation of the target. In fact, I have something in front according to it. Could that be the enemy? No, the base would be flashing. But one base is flashing. And also, this is a good bomber interception confrontation, it seems. Perfect for the Black Widow. See, the stupid thing is, as soon as you go below with the cursor, the turret turns back forward. That's completely wrong, you see? And when, yeah, and it goes. Meaning that if you don't have a target every time, it has to do the circle and go backward. They should put an option that lets you. It's very wrong. Like they put it here, maybe, no? In the new menu. No, that would be too nice. I think the bomber is on the base again. Damaging a different one now. I guess he didn't like my Hellcat interception. And here the radar might come in handy. That's the maximum range of it, seriously? No, I remember I could change it. I might have made a mess with the settings that they did on the controls. Well, 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers is not bad to find a bomb. Using universal ammo, okay, no, it's what they want. That's not the enemy bomber, but the base is still flashing. So I don't know. Actually, it is smoking. It might be the enemy. Does it score flying low? If it is... well, it is a bomber in any case. Already damaged. And now... I think very dead. I love the new sounds. I love the new sounds. When you pass close big things, you really feel it. Meow. Look at him go. I hate this radar overlay. Is that fucker still flying? Ow. No, okay, that. Where is my kill? I guess he was already killed by the anti-air. Well, they still look cool. I hear an engine. Yeah. And the base is still flashing. The 6-4 hiding in the cloud? Not sure. I wonder if my gunner can track through the cloud. Would be unrealistic, but... Oh, the radar is picking up something. Like for a brief second, but also I hear the engine. It's here. We have a big bomber here. Why cannot I change the range of the radar? I will check that, but it's nothing that makes the base flash. P38L. L? The heck is that? Premium version. Premium version of it, I think. There's no bomber here. Even though the base is still flashing. If the bomber was here, it would have dropped the bombs. Ah, that's the P-38. P-38L. Ma? I see no targets. Let's move from the base, I guess. I'll go to the ground battle. Oh, P-38 again, huh? Well, it's not flying like a P-38, that's for sure. Oh, see, Kamikaze seems to think it's an enemy. But apparently it wasn't. Yeah, it's the P-38. What's a big formation? Cover the bombers, okay. They seem safe.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Yeah, let's go to the designated grid zone. Sounds good. Wait a minute. I don't like it. No, I'll see Kamikaze, okay. MB5. What's an MB5? French, eh? Ooh. Okay. Seems friendly as well. We don't have the French with us, so indeed, what's an MB5? British, probably. Adrian, hi! Okay, thank you for your comment. You're the first one after more than 2 hours, man. Finally someone asks a question, so indeed, thank you. I see you're also my follower. Okay, not the first time they ask me. The computer, let's start with the computer, the most obvious one. This is a custom-made Ryzen 7 with a 1080 Ti, which will run you now, I think, about €1,000 or dollars, depending on where you're from. The valve index, of course, is another 1,000, but it depends if you really want it. There are other options that cost less. Like if you want to save, you can go with the Oculus. That will also require less of a powerful computer, so it will bring down the price of the system as well. Then, speaking of the joystick, this kit isn't very expensive. The T1600 is one of the entry-level joysticks, well, maybe slightly above entry-level, and I paid between 100 and 200, plus the pedals another 60 or 70, and then there's the chair. Well, the chair is completely optional. This is the less expensive option in existence, actually, and the chair costs about €200, maybe a bit less, if you can find it on sale. And that's it, basically. Then you have to custom make some parts, like this chair originally only holds the wheel, so I use a couple of monitor mounts for attaching the joystick, but that's mostly do it yourself, so it doesn't cost much. And that's it, basically. I bought the things in a long expanse of time, actually, because I first got into VR with my old PC, then got the better PC, piece by piece, assembled it myself, and then after a while bought the joystick. In the course of about a couple of years I reached this point, so I didn't really feel the expense. Of course it's not the less expensive hobby, but there's worse. I mean, if you're into plane modeling, you can spend much more in a year. So for an aviation nut, even if he doesn't like video games, I would advise him very strongly to look into it actually. It's a great form of entertainment. And once you have the stuff, basically that's it, no? It's not like buying a PlayStation and then you have to spend more for each game. This is something that uh, can work with no further expense for as long as you enjoyed it. Basically, many games like these are free or they cost a pittance on Steam. But in the end, when you enjoy this kind of gameplay, you don't buy as many games. Probably I spent less with this, with how much I would have spent before if I were still following the AAA game releases. Because, no, if you get games a release, they're 50 euros a piece, or even more. Well, actually now there's more, I think. So it doesn't take that long to go even, so to speak. If you like the idea, do look into it. In my opinion, it's worth it. Guys, any question, I'm always available. We're closer to victory. I never spent a dime on this game myself. I just enjoy it this way. I like it to be harder. I like the challenge of the grind. Not many people seem to think the same, but for me it's the way it is. I'm not the best customer, I guess, for Gaijin, but I still do the promotion from them, so... For free, eh? Of course. You're welcome. You give me the game for free, I do the promotion for free. Okay, we're going very close to the enemy base now. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And yes, low altitude combat in the Black Widow. But it might work, because here the turret does do something generally. Come on. It's not even the firing arc, I think. Not a turn more. Where's the base? Front of me, ah. Let's remember not to go straight. Like at all. It's probably a better target for me. The turret should open fire. No, because it's below. And then front guns it is. Apparently I hit him. Yeah, I see a piece going off. That's a good sign. He dead? Yes. BF-109, base defender probably. Someone's falling there, flat spinning. I hope it's an enemy. That's American. And what's above me? Possible enemy? I will try to point downwards so the turret actually can open fire. It's basically like having the nose of another plane mounted on top, no? So you've got two planes. If you can get them both into alignment and fire together, the enemy will live very short. Ah, P-47, okay. Ooh, we have an enemy in tow. No, it's Aussie Kamikaze, but what's behind Aussie Kamikaze? That's the true question here. It's not a base, no. Just a very aggressive anti-air cannon, it seems. Ah, because the convoy is here. Well, wait a minute. I can damage the convoy with the Black Widow even without bombs. Let's do it, or at least try to. He's bombing it. Still plenty of targets. Unfortunately, the trees are in the way. Not sure I'm wasting ammo. Let's look for plants. Well, I got plenty of ammo on this. guys seem to be doing an excellent job of it. The convoy got no hope, basically. That's a lightning? Unfortunately, I'm now coming from the front of the convoy. Did he crash? No, no. Where they have the thickest armor. And yeah, it didn't work. Hey, you see, he did the same. Unless you hit the back of the vehicles, you're not going to kill them without bombs. Ground attack is very cool in VR, guys. You have no idea. Yes. And I think one is all I'm going to get on this pass. I keep going at it from the back. Gonna work better. Down with the flaps. I wish the automatic gunner fired on the convoy. Unfortunately, no, it doesn't. So all we have are the cannons. No. I hit a couple of times. I'm practically out of ammo. Okay, I got a return. Well, we did destroy one turret. Still got the turret, but is that an enemy actually? Shit. I think I damaged him with the turret. Unfortunately, I'm not sure. Well. Eject. I think I did damage him though, huh? I think the turret hit. Well, no, never mind that. This guy got some decals on the plane. I would go with the... Well, since I was using the black lighting. The black widow, I'll go with the lighting. It's similar. The match is almost over, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because unfortunately I think they will win, but we'll see. Not a given. I joined in progress, unfortunately, and yes, I keep using this word. I'm overloaded with unfortune. No, what I mean is I couldn't influence it as much as I would have liked. Also because I used the bet, the wager. We'll see. We'll see. The enemy will win. Okay, that objective has to be ours. 100%. Let's call. Oh, to the A point. Roger that. Winning strategy. Report. Well done. Bravo, just to conclude, no? It's either that or bust. Gotta get the capture point. about 15 kilometers from the objective, I would say.
Very much. Excellent.
Everyone taking each one on another. We did get our 10 kills, so it's not like a wasted session. Also, I tend to have noticed that yes, without wingman you die more. It's a bit unavoidable. You don't have anyone covering your back, of course. It's surprising how well the lightning rolls, considering the size of the aircraft. Also, the width of it, no? Normally, wider wings mean slower roll speed. We're capturing, huh? Still capturing. So all friends, well, the majority of them, not necessarily every single one. I'm using stealth ammo on this, right? Yes.
We're ahead of the enemy.
Oh, look at this. Could this even be the decider objective? Could we win on this? I think so. So we gotta win. Gonna win absolutely. What the heck is that? A formation. What's up right now? Cover the bombers. Okay, they will be friendly bombers there. I think they help with the capture, you know. It's possible, I think. There were friendly units within it after all. I swear every time I try to use the rear turret to defend myself from an attack, it ends badly. I'm not going to do it very often again. Okay, we won. Look at this. We won! That's very good for my wager. Yeah! Okay, I don't care. 158,000. I'm back to 230,000. We got a soft landing. Find a rescue. Base capture streak. No, it was a decent match. This is only for vehicle 3-4 random battles. Vehicle maximum rank increase lot 4. You know, I don't know why I didn't get it. Ma? Okay, guys. Alright, I guess this concludes the stream. I wouldn't have time for another battle. So, yeah, a bit of a silent day. Not many comments, but people were watching. I hope you liked the new view with a larger field of view. Let me know if it was really horrible. I might switch back. But I'm going to evaluate myself as well now. I'll rewatch the video. And unless anything comes up, I should be playing this afternoon. So I don't think it will be this yes, because yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Possibly Sturmovik, possibly. See you then. Bye bye. Thank you for watching to the end. See you.